guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first video you are seeing of mine, welcome to this channel. I am Gabby and this is my first video of 2020. So last year I was uploading on Thursdays and I just found that that wasn't working for me, and so this year and hopefully from now on I will be uploading on a Wednesday at 4 o'clock every single week. So don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the little bell so that you get notified every time I upload. And now let's just jump on into this video. So this video is all about my goals for the new year, for my channel and my personal life. So the first point I want to get on to is I want to be more organized in every aspect of my life. So the first thing I want to be organized in is YouTube. I have been, not necessarily crappy, but pretty inconsistent about uploading on my upload day at my upload time. And so this year I want to be uploading, as I said in this intro, every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, no matter what. No excuses, no nothing. I'm going to be consistent, and so to make sure I do that, I'm planning to put in process, sort of making sure I write down my ideas. I have my scripts for my videos, and by scripts I mean outlines, sort of things I want to include, and like how I point at certain things. I actually have a video on how I film my YouTube videos in a pinch, so if you want to see that video, click up here on this iCard or click down below and you will find a link to that video. I would also like to upload weekly vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to make them weekly or like fortnightly vlogs. I still haven't decided. Or if I'm just going to vlog when something interesting is happening in my life. So for example, on the 3rd of January, we are going to a relaxed showing of Panto. So I thought I'd film that for you guys. But when I do film those vlogs will be uploaded on a Sunday for about 5:30. The other ways that I am going to make sure that I get videos uploaded on time is I'm going to make sure I take thumbnails, I have them edited, I'm going through videos that I have edited and I think are ready to be uploaded and have them pre-uploaded, even if I have them on private, so that I can just push them live for you guys. So that is one thing I am going to make sure I get good at, and that is why the Mrs. Hinch activity journal and my bullet journal that I got for Christmas. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video back obviously, and I realized I forgot to include a little bit of information, and that is that I told you about my Christmas stuff, the 2 bullet journals I got, but I forgot to tell you that if you wanted to go watch that video, the what I got for Christmas 2019, it will be linked right up here for you guys and down below. Christmas are going to be super handy for me this year in 2020. Next thing I want to be organized in is Herbalife as a business and sort of included in my life. I did Herbalife for personal reasons, taking the products, and that will be included in my next whole resolution, what I'd like to achieve point, but I want to include it more into YouTube and just promoting it more. I became a distributor because I believe in the products and I want to help other people. And I know there's a lot of people on YouTube who might disagree with me and there's some that won't. But for me, this has worked. And if it's going to work for other people, I want to put that message out there. So I want to include Herbalife in my Instagram, and I want to start being more on top of putting it out here for you guys and showing how I use my products. And I just want to make this business side of Herbalife work for me. So the next place I want to get organized is my finances. So when I say I want to get organized in my finances, I'm not saying I'm in debt or that I'm irresponsible with my money or anything like that. I just mean that after Christmas, I found that when I was looking at my finances, they were a little over the place. Made purchases without thinking about it, and a lot of those things that I bought, that I looked back on what I bought, I already had in my house. So I didn't need them, but I thought I did. Being financially responsible, I mean not spending money on things I don't need, making sure my direct debits are set up and then going out on the right date, making sure that I'm putting money aside in savings. All of 2019, I didn't save a penny. I didn't even realize that I hadn't been putting money aside into my savings. Stupid me. So I mean just making sure I'm checking these things, I'm keeping my receipt, and I'm filing them away, and also not wasting my money. This year I want to be more responsible with how I spend and my savings, and actually making sure I save. My next point is my health, which is where Herbalife comes in. It's not just Herbalife I want to introduce back into my life, but that's where I want to start. As I said in the previous clip, I started Herbalife about 18 months ago. I was getting some amazing results, and yes, they were slow results, but that's partially because I wasn't putting in those extra steps I needed to put in to make the products work the best they could be. So I want to start taking the products again. I want to be on top of my exercise, how much water, things like that, which I'm going to get into in a minute. But Herbalife was a big thing for me. I was not eating a healthy breakfast. I was either grabbing snacks, missing breakfast, eating out because I was already out, and by making sure that I'm taking those Herbalife products, I'll also be more financially responsible. So it will help with making sure that I'm being financially organized, because I won't be spending the money on takeaway like McDonald's breakfast or Subway sandwich or something like that, because I would have already eaten and I'll be full. Obviously with Christmas just been, I have added on not a lot, but a little bit of weight that I really would like to lose again. So I would like to just be in a healthier place with my body and the intake of food that I'm having. So between Herbalife and just eating better, that is what I want to do. And going on to sort of water, I've been drinking a lot of pop and juice really, so things like J2O, Coke, things like that. So as of the 1st of January, and the reason I say 1st of January is because A, it's easy for me to remember, and B, this is when this video is coming out, so this video will hold me accountable. I like to drink 1.5 to 2 liters of water a day. I'm not saying I'm gonna fully cut out pop or juices or things like that. I'm just gonna cut it down to maybe having 1 or 2 a day, making them a treat, and getting to a point where maybe I'm only having them once a week or once a fortnight. I want to be better with what I put in my body, and that does include food. So I want to kind of cut down on my takeaways, and I want to be eating more vegetables and less sweets. And obviously when it came to the Christmas period, I just decided I was going to enjoy myself. I was going to eat the sweets and the chocolate cake, and I was going to have as much pop and sugary juice as I wanted, because everyone does at Christmas. And lastly, when it comes to health, I want to talk about my exercise. So at the beginning of 2019, I ended my gym membership, and honestly there's a couple of reasons for that. One, I wasn't using my gym to the full potential I could have been. So my gym had a sauna, a swimming pool, a spa. I could have beauty services for cheap because I had a membership there. The problem is I wasn't using it. I was paying £20-25 a month, and I wasn't using my gym to the full potential. And the gym in it was okay, but it wasn't great either for the price. So with that, and understanding that I was going maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times if I could get there, and I could always find an excuse not to drive the 20 minutes it took me, 20-30 minutes it took me to get to my gym, such as my mom needs me, or Nathan is sick so I can't go today, or it's too late now. I just never seemed to go. And then honestly, I was paying £2 to £4 parking up to 90 minutes, and that's just something I didn't want to do anymore. You know, when you pay to say £3 for every time you park and you're going 3 times, that's £9. £9 to park to go to the gym. And during that time I was working out at home, and I have to admit, when I work out and I go to a gym, I do have a better relationship with food. But it was sort of like going to the gym was a chore, and I used to really enjoy going to the gym, and I miss enjoying going to the gym. And so for all those reasons, I ended my gym membership. And on and off throughout 2019, I worked out at home, and I was happy doing that until I stopped. I just stopped working out at home. I was running around, I was looking after my little brother and my mom, and I thought, well, I'm doing the steps, I have my Apple Watch, I'm hitting my 3 goals my 3 rings, completing them every day, I'm fine. Not doing enough exercise. Let's be honest, who is? And so I need to join a gym again. I'm gonna look into some that's around me, leisure centers, proper gyms, and I am aware that maybe that means spending a little bit more money, but some of those gyms that you're spending a bit more money in, you do get free car parking, so I don't mind so much. And there are some near my dad, for example, that I could just hop on a bus or a tram and get there really easily. That is one thing, but I don't just want to join a gym and go 3 times a week and forget about it. I would like to walk more and exercise at home, so finding little routines. I did actually buy a workout DVD, the Firm McCann one, so I think I'm going to start doing that at home maybe twice a week, as well as walking my dog. So I have a dog and I have always walked her, but they've always been short short walks, honestly. And a part of that is because she's a small dog, and to me it was, well, she doesn't need a long walk, but she doesn't get walked every day, and so I would like to walk her maybe 2 to 3 times a week on pretty decent length of walks, like not hours, but maybe up to an hour, those 3 times a week. And she's getting the exercise she needs, I'm getting the exercise I need, and I'm also getting fresh air, and it takes me away from technology and people and time for myself and time for her. She gets me and her time. We don't get a lot of that, you know, you see in the videos pop up here and there, but she doesn't get a lot of me and her time. And so I think it'd be good for her and our relationship, and it would also help me hit those 10,000 steps that I am aiming to get to and do every single day. I'm currently at 5,000 steps, just hitting them, so I do need to get better at that. So if you know me, you will probably understand why I'm putting this resolution slash goal, whatever you want to call these, out there to hold me accountable. I want to be more social. And by that, I don't mean I want to be super out every evening, and I don't want to be partying every day and wasting money on alcohol and things like that. I just mean I want to socialize more online. I want to make a community on YouTube and actually communicate with you guys. I haven't been very good at that this year, and I put my hands up and I admit to that. But I also want to socialize with my group of friends that I already have and make new ones. I want to make more friends and maybe start a new relationship this year. And I should probably go into why. The last few months in particular, I have closed myself off. I've concentrated on filming and pushing vlogs out for you guys and just getting content out there. And I think some of that comes down to the fact that my last few relationships over the last 2 years have been bad ones. And I think honestly some of that comes down to the fact that over the last 2 years my personal love life relationships have been crap, and I haven't wanted to admit that. And then there's also the fact that it's got colder. I don't do well in the cold. My joints, my hands and fingers and toes in particular really start to hurt in the cold, like painfully so, and so do my knees. Honestly, it is something I need to go see a doctor about because I am concerned. I feel stiff in the cold. I don't really like being out when it's cold unless I can bundle up or I really don't have to be out for very long. And that sounds really stupid because I think all through Vlogmas I was out, but what you guys didn't see was the hour it took me when I got home to warm up and get my toes and hands to feel normal again. And it was hard. It was really kind of hard, and I don't like to admit that it was hard, and I don't like to tell my friends it was hard. I don't like to tell my mom and dad it was hard because my mom and dad have their own health issues, and then my mom has my little brother, and I obviously help that, but she has a lot on her plate and I don't want to make it worse. And so I just don't say anything. And then past that, like, my grandparents don't see these videos, so I don't mind saying it, but like, they're not around. They're not here to help when dad has a low day or if I'm struggling, because I don't tell them, you know, that things aren't always great with me. As far as they're concerned, I'm happy-go-lucky Gabby and everything's great, even though she cares for 2 adults and 1 child. Like, oh, she's perfect and happy all the time. Which brings me to my next point of why I've been antisocial and I've struggled with mental health issues. Which again, I think with the persona I put on YouTube, I probably seem super happy all the time, and I like people to think I'm strong, I'm independent, I can do anything, I don't need anyone. I think I like to fool myself into that too, when in honesty, I do need people and I do need help because we all need help. But in all honesty, I do not feel like I'm far enough along in my mental health journey or confident enough in my mental health and where I am with it right now to talk about it in depth. And maybe in some point in 2020 or whatever, I will talk about it in the future, but right now I'm just not going to. And I hope all of you watching this can understand that and appreciate that and respect my privacy on that matter. And as I said, when it came to sort of love life relationships, you kind of saw one online when I kind of revamped this channel a little bit. I haven't had the best luck, and I honestly think it did knock my confidence a little bit. Our relationship went downhill really fast. And sure, I think some of those problems we had were my fault, but I think a lot of them were his. and I didn't want to admit there was an issue, which is a really bad place to start in the first place with a relationship or even in a breakup when you think it's all your fault. So I'd like to go out there and maybe meet somebody and have a relationship with somebody. The problem with that is I need someone who's going to love Nathan and my family just as much as I do, and all our little quirks, and understand that my priorities are a little bit different than some people's. I hope to find a relationship in 2020 or even 2021. I mean, I turned 25 this year, so I'd like to be in a relationship and consider, in the next 5 years starting my own little family. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what the world has in store for me. And lastly, I would like to attempt the 365-day photo challenge. So the photo challenge is taking a picture or uploading a picture every single day of the year. And I'm going to start this on the 1st of January because this video goes up then, so click up here to check out my Instagram or click down below. But it just means that I'm being held accountable because I have to upload anyway. I have to upload my beautiful thumbnail for you guys. And the reason I want to do this challenge is because my YouTube Instagram has really only been my YouTube thumbnails and really nothing else. And some of the reason for that is because I've had some really bad days and I've been pretty low. And because I've been feeling low and I've been having bad days, I haven't had the confidence enough to share that I'm having a bad day. And as a part of wanting to be more real and more social with you guys and just everyone in general, I want to share all the good, all the bad, and the ugly. Moments, because we all have them. And I want this channel to start connecting with everybody on a more personal level, whether you are a carer or not. Because I started this channel as a creative outlet from my own life, my own personal life of being a carer. And that's not because I don't like being a carer, but because I needed something for me. And so I just want to show more of my day to day and what it is like living with a disabled mother and an autistic little brother. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, do give it a big thumbs up for me so I know that you liked this video from me. If this video you just didn't like or wasn't for you, do not be afraid to give it a big thumbs down because that also lets me know you don't like this content. As I said at the beginning of this video, if you like seeing this face, do click that subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you get notified every Wednesday when I upload. Also, comment down below what one of your New Year's resolutions / goals are. And I will see you all next time. Bye! Hey guys, if you like this video, do go and click over here to subscribe. If you want to see all of last year's videos, click over here. If you want to see my latest upload, click up here. And if you want to see the video from my channel that YouTube thinks is the best for you, click up here.